Alright guys, what is up, man? I wanted to come to you guys with my Smackdown live review. I'm sorry I didn't get it up last night. My girl called, my girl Taylor called me last night, and me and her, we talked last night, so that's why I didn't get this Smackdown review up. So my girlfriend called, so I had to, I had to talk to her. So alright guys, let's get this Smackdown live review going. I'm just going to give you guys the matches. I'm not going to talk about exactly everything, but I will talk about the matches. So let's get right into this Smackdown live review that happened last night. Alright, to kick off the show, we have Matt Riddle versus Sheamus. This was a pretty decent match between Sheamus and Matt Riddle. I already have my opinions on Matt Riddle, which I've already stated before. I stated them on a previous SmackDown Live review, not on this one, but a previous one before this. I'm really down on Matt Riddle right now. I'm really down on him. I think he is buried at this point. I don't have no interest in Matt Riddle. They bought him up from NXT, and they didn't do right by him. Vince McMahon didn't do right by him. They bought him up from NXT, and they brought him to SmackDown Live, and he takes a loss to AJ Styles. Now, here's my thing about that. Matt Riddle shouldn't be losing his first match. Matt Riddle taking a loss, that to me right there says a lot. It says Vince doesn't see anything in Matt Riddle. So, but to kick off SmackDown, we have Matt Riddle versus Sheamus. Now, this match was pretty decent. It was a pretty decent match between Sheamus and Matt Riddle last night on SmackDown Live. Was it the best match? No, not really, but it was alright. It was enjoyable for what it was. It was a pretty good to decent match. I will admit that. It was pretty good to decent. I enjoyed it for exactly what it was. It was pretty fun to watch. I'll admit it was a pretty fun match. It was enjoyable. The in-ring psychology was there between Matt Riddle and Sheamus. The storytelling was there as well. And Sheamus and Matt Riddle can absolutely go inside the ring as well. And this was a really fun match with Matt Riddle and Sheamus last night on SmackDown Live. This match was pretty good. I will admit it. Would I go back and rewatch it? No, not really. I mean, I've had my fill of Sheamus versus Matt Riddle. I've kind of had my fill. I'm kind of over it. But this match between Sheamus and Matt Riddle was decent. I won't lie to you guys. It was decent. It was enjoyable for what it was. It was a fun match. It was fun to watch. It was enjoyable for the most part. The match kept my attention, so it was a fun match to watch. I enjoyed it for exactly what it was. And Matt Riddle picked up the win over Sheamus by disqualification. So there you go. But the match between Sheamus and Matt Riddle was really, really decent. It was a decent match. It was really fun, and it was enjoyable. So there you go. And then we had Cesaro versus one half of the Lucha Losers. I could care less. I don't care about Cesaro. I don't care about one half of the Lucha Losers and Lince Dorado. I just don't not. I don't care. I mean, the Lucha House Party has been buried forever. Cesaro is... They haven't done... I mean, the only reason SmackDown Live teamed Cesaro with Shinsuke Nakamura is because SmackDown Live has no tag teams. They have no tag team division at this point. The New Day has injuries. Xavier Woods is out injured. Kofi Kingston is out injured. The Forgotten Sons are not. The Forgotten Sons are completely dead at this point. The Lucha Losers, they've been jobbers forever. Heavy Machinery just got split up, and then they got brought back together last night. So, I mean, and we only had. The Usos are gone as well. I don't know where the Usos are. So SmackDown Live has no tag team division. They have no tag teams. So the only reason Cesaro was put in this tag team with Shinsuke Nakamura is to feud with the Lucha Losers. Do I care about these two tag teams feuding at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships? Absolutely not. I have no interest in Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura feuding with the Lucha Losers at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. So there you go. And Cesaro ended up destroying one half of the Lucha Losers in Lince Dorado. Cesaro ends up destroying Lince Dorado last night on SmackDown Live. And then we had King Corbin versus Jeff Hardy. I don't care. I used to be big on Jeff Hardy. Don't get me wrong. I was a big Jeff Hardy fan when they came back with the broken gimmick in WWE with him and Matt Hardy. I was a fan of the broken gimmick. But now, Jeff Hardy he's just odd to me. I used to love Jeff Hardy, man. Back in the Attitude Era days, I was a big Jeff and Matt Hardy fan. When they was with Lita, I was a huge fan of the Hardy Boys, man. I used to pop for the Hardy Boys, man. The Hardy Boys were awesome back in the day. Jeff Hardy's not the same anymore. It's just, yeah, he's wearing the face paint, but there's nothing really sticking out about Jeff Hardy. He's not doing the whisper in the wind anymore. He's not doing that move. Jeff Hardy just became kind of basic. He's just basic Jeff Hardy. There's nothing that really sticks out about Jeff Hardy anymore. And King Corbin just sucks overall. So I don't care about King Corbin versus Jeff Hardy. I don't care. This match was boring to me. I don't enjoy King Corbin. I don't enjoy Jeff Hardy like I used to. Jeff Hardy has just become basic. King Corbin just completely sucks overall. This guy just completely overall sucks. So, and Jeff Hardy picks up the win over King Corbin. Woohoo! It's like I said back a long time ago. When Jeff Hardy was in Impact Wrestling and he was Willow, that was my interest. I had a big interest in Willow. Willow was freaking awesome. When Jeff Hardy turned into Willow, that was cool. That was awesome as hell. But now, see, the reason I get angry is because Kurt Angle killed Willow. Kurt Angle took everything away from Jeff Hardy. He absolutely killed Willow, which Willow was one of Jeff Hardy's best characters in Impact Wrestling that Jeff Hardy came up with. And now Jeff Hardy is just Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry, but so Jeff Hardy picked up the win over King Corbin last night on SmackDown Live. And then we had Sheamus versus King Corbin. I could care less. I don't care about these two. Sheamus is I don't know why they're getting behind Sheamus at this point when Sheamus has been buried for years upon years. This match between Sheamus and King Corbin wasn't that great. It was just for what it was. Sheamus versus King Corbin. These two guys they're not charismatic at all. These two guys are charisma vacuums. They have no in-ring psychology. They have no personality in the ring. These guys are just complete opposites. These guys are just completely boring. Sheamus ends up hitting a bro kick on King Corbin for the win. So there you go. And then we had the main event, which was Heavy Machinery versus Miz and Morrison. And Miz and Morrison ends in a no contest. So there you go. So overall, SmackDown Live was pretty boring. It didn't interest me whatsoever. The only match we got confirmed for SummerSlam was was The Fiend versus the Monster Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. So the Monster Braun Strowman will be facing The Fiend at SummerSlam for the Universal Championship. So that match has been confirmed for SummerSlam. But other than that, that's the only storyline that advanced going into SummerSlam last night from SmackDown Live was the Monster Braun Strowman facing The Fiend at SummerSlam for the Universal Championship. That's the only storyline that advanced that advanced into SummerSlam last night. So there we go. Other than that, this show was just blah. I didn't care for it. SmackDown Live was boring to me. I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was boring. I didn't enjoy the matches. I didn't care about the matches. Matt Riddle is dead. Matt Riddle is dead to me. They buried him. Jeff Hardy is basic. And overall, this show was just blah. I mean, the only storyline that advanced into SummerSlam, like I said, we are getting the Monster Braun Strowman versus The Fiend at SummerSlam for the Universal Championship. That storyline advanced into SummerSlam, so there you go. Other than that, this show was pretty blah. If you missed SmackDown Live, you didn't really miss anything of any interest. You didn't really miss anything. We all knew Braun Strowman was going to face The Fiend at SummerSlam for the Universal Championship. We all knew that. And I heard this from JD from NY last night on his YouTube channel, on his SmackDown Live review, that Retribution made their faction debut last night on SmackDown Live. I'm gonna give my opinions on that in another video. I'm gonna talk about that. So I heard that Retribution made their faction debut in the closing of the show last night on SmackDown Live. So there you go. And I'm going to talk about Retribution on another video. I'm going to talk about that, the new faction, Retribution. I'm going to talk about that in a whole nother video. So, I'm going to give SmackDown Live a 0 out of 10 if you guys missed it. If you guys missed SmackDown Live, you didn't miss anything great. The show was boring overall. It did nothing for me. I didn't enjoy the show. Bailey is we are going to have a brand invitational battle royal from NXT SmackDown, I guess Monday Night Raw, to see who will face Bailey for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship at SummerSlam, and a brand invitational battle royal from NXT, Monday Night Raw, and SmackDown to see who will face Bailey next week on to see who will face Bailey at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. So overall, this show was blah. I give SmackDown Live a 0 out of 10 for me. I didn't enjoy it. Like I said, this show, it did nothing for me. I didn't enjoy it. This show was completely and utterly boring. So if you guys like this SmackDown Live review, hit that thumbs up. And guys, let me know if you guys enjoyed SmackDown Live last night down in the comment section below with this video. Let me know. Guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on what you guys thought about SmackDown Live last night down in the comment section below. If you guys like this SmackDown Live review, hit that thumbs up. If you guys like the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that bell for all notifications. I would really appreciate that. That way you guys won't miss an upload or a live stream here on the channel. And I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I hope you guys have a blessed Saturday. And I hope you guys have a great day, great night, or great evening, depending on where you are in the world. And I love you guys, and thank you guys for watching this SmackDown Live review. And I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you guys for your continuing, overwhelming love and support of the channel. And thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I want to say thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. And so anyway, guys, I am off. I'm gonna hop off, and I will see you guys. I'll see you guys later, man. I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, or a great evening, depending on where you are in the world. And I will see you guys later, man. Thank you guys for watching this SmackDown Live review, and I will talk to you guys later, man. Much love. I'm out.